Good morning, kids, company, family, and friends. Let me take my mask off for you. From behind the ears and over. Good morning. So it is now story time, and I've chosen an awesome story based on the South African theme of beautiful wild animals that we see in our country. We all know the movie The Lion King very well. So today we're going to read an abbreviated version called Hakuna Matata. Means no worries. But before we start, we're just going to spritz our hands, make sure that they're nice and clean. Rub fingers in between fingernails and on the tops and thumbs. Let's have a read of our story today. The Lion King, Hakuna Matata. Once there was a little lion cub named Simba. Simba was staying with his pals Timone and Pumba at their colourful jungle pad. Timone and Pumba taught Simba how to live like them, which was turning out to be pretty great. For one, there were no rules. He could play with new friends and have snacks whenever he wanted, even if they mostly ate bugs. And best of all, he didn't have to take baths. Simba was learning a lot, like the fact that Timone loved eggs, even though they were hard to come by. And Pumba enjoyed buzzard bowling and hedgehog bowling and rock bowling. Really, he just loved knocking things down. Who doesn't? But the best thing Timone and Pumba taught Simba was their motto for an easy life, Hakuna Matata, which means don't worry. The past got you down? Hakuna Matata, change your future. Your favorite watering hole suddenly taken? Hakuna Matata, find a better one. Anteaters are being snooty? Be you, Hakuna Matata. One morning, Simba woke up with the sun, ready to pounce on the day. But it seemed Timone and Pumba were sleeping in. Feeling restless and ready to hunt for grubs, Simba decided to go exploring without them. Soon he found a nice open field where he could run around. Hakuna Matata, he thought happily. A little while later, Timone and Pumba finally awoke to find their friend missing. They decided to look for Simba in all his favorite spots. Furball, little buddy, Simba, they called, to no answer. Well, this isn't good, Timone observed. How did we lose a lion? Pumba added, concerned. A few clearings away, Simba was living Hakuna Matata to his heart's content. He wasn't sure how the morning could get any better, until he found a perfect mud hole. Meanwhile, Timone and Pumba asked their friends if they'd seen Simba, but no one had. They trekked further and soon they found a grassy field that they were sure the cub would love, but he wasn't there either. Well, there was no denying it. Something terrible must have happened, Timone cried. Pumba gasped in horror. They were officially panicking. Simba, on the other hand, was trotting cheerfully along. He spotted some abandoned eggs high in a tree. Timone would love those, he thought. As he got closer, he noticed a few fallen logs. If those were in a pile, they'd be great for Pumba's log bowling, not to mention that they were probably crawling with bugs. Simba grinned. He found the perfect gifts for his friends. Carefully avoiding the spray of the waterfall, he began to climb the tree, but his little claws wouldn't hold him. Not too far away, Timone and Pumba feared the worst. What if he fell out of a tree? What if he fell into a river? What if he fell in with the wrong crowd? Back at the tree, Simba again tried to jump to the egg-bearing branch. But yet again his claws slid down the trunk. A pair of vultures laughed at him. Ha ha ha. Hakuna Matata, Simba decided to skip the eggs. He moved onto the logs, trying to push them into a perfect bowling pile with his snout. But they were too heavy. Meanwhile, Timone and Pumba were not doing well. What if he was kidnapped by a giant bird? What if he choked on a butterfly? What if he was eaten? What if he ate somebody? Just then, Simba spotted a bug on one of the logs. He crouched, getting ready to pounce. Suddenly, he had a brilliant idea. Getting a running start, Simba sprang powerfully off the biggest log, pushing them all together. He flew into the air, through the waterfall and towards the eggs. Hakuna Matata! At that moment, Timone and Pumba stumbled upon the scene. Timone and Pumba wailed. Ah, no! It's worse than we thought! Simba landed gently Simba landed and gently handed over the nest. Guys, he said, I'm glad you're here. I got some eggs for you, Timone, and Pumba, some bowling with a side of bugs. Timone and Pumba had never felt so many feelings. They were even speechless for a moment, but only for a moment. You're safe, Pumba finally said. Timone choked back a sob. And you got us presents. Simba stared at them. What? Were you worried? Pumba coughed. Us worried? Of course not. Don't be ridiculous, Timone scoffed unconvincingly. But Simba knew exactly what his pals needed to hear right then. Hey, it's all right, he said with a wave of his paw. Hakuna Matata. Thank you for reading Hakuna Matata with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. And hey, maybe for Friday night, movie night, you can watch The Lion King this week. Have fun. Bye-bye.